Okay, so this is Brother of Havoc with Den Mail.
Hi.
We're going to be watching a fucking PC battle that did not go as I had hoped it would.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing.
Have anything you want to add before we actually get into the good part of the actual movie? Because right now we're just watching a bunch of guys kind of jerk around on a side of a hilltop.
Well, you just got rid of that defend order. That's fine. So okay. So
I'll put a rally point.
so who is this? Then that was a defend order.
No, I know, it was a defend order, but it was a rally point first, then it was a defend order.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the rally point. But
No, I was just telling people where the dropship's coming in.
okay.
So
Actually, that's kind of clever.
seriously? Like, you never thought of that shit? Like, why would you never think of that?
Why would I use a rally point ever?
Yeah, but because it could kill someone. Like, legitimately. We've had betrayals where that shit happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop betraying. Okay, so what's going on?
Okay, it's a PC battle. I'm sure you know about that.
I read the title of the video before I clicked on it. Yes.
There was no title. So basically, and this is me. I did not expect to land on that tank. I don't think he expected me to land on that tank.
I was about to say the delay between you landing and then him like turning over, like what the fuck?
Yeah, and I quickly realized that the AV grenades were not doing the job. I think he had double armor hardeners on at the time, which Madrugers with that is OP.
How does that work? Does that double stack the hardeners or not?
No, it's double stacks the hardeners, but they have like decreased resistance on the second one. So it's like the first one's like 40%, then the second one's like say like 33% or something like that. Whatever the penalty restriction is on extra stacks.
All right, what just killed you?
All right, so I got betrayed by Kubo. And I was just as confused as he was at the time too, because I got shot in midair by his plasma cannon. So
Did you?
Yes, I did. Yes, you could barely see it because the writing is all crap and all that shit. But basically, yes.
Okay.
And now I'm just getting slaughtered. Good times.
Duvals, huh?
One Duval for a limited time period.
Okay.
But
Physium.
they do have two Madrugers in the field.
Yeah.
As you can see at the base of the bridge, there's two right there. Yay! Our guy is just kind of sitting around the city like, oh fuck, they got two tanks.
I took some pot shots at them.
Well, he's got missiles.
Oh, there's an enemy ADS. Or is it?
I'm not sure. That could actually be friendly, because sometimes the long range plus or blue or red doesn't really come in.
Okay. So
I'm sitting here trying to take Echo.
yeah.
And,
yeah.
we got tanks, and I seem to be designated AV because we have so many enemy tanks. And then a second enemy tank shows up, scares the crap out of me.
Scan attempt prevented.
I'm trying to help my buddy out, who's facing a couple of tanks right now.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, he got killed. There goes Maniac Madness, our tanker.
Oh.
And now there's 3 tanks on Echo, and we're all fucked. This ass whooping brought to you by Madrugers. They're everywhere now.
Okay.
So pretty much, I'm looking at this as like a bad moment. I'm seeing extra enemies pull in from the other points outside, and they're trying to help defend Echo.
What is the suit you're using, by the way?
It's my melee fit. It's my adjusted melee fit. It's the same thing as my melee fit, but instead of a flintlock pistol, it's got a bolt pistol. I figured that I might need the longer range for the shots and more accuracy. It proves to be my undoing later, actually.
Yeah, isn't that a Mimitar suit?
Yes, it is. My Mimitar assault suit.
You don't have I don't see any projectile or explosive weapon on you right now, except for unless it wouldn't count grenades, wouldn't it?
Nope. It's not counting grenades.
So you're not taking advantage of any skill.
Well, what's the advantage of the Mimitar assault bonus? Basically, get an extra 20 rounds to an SMG or like 8 rounds to a CR. It's negligible. Even at proto level, which this is, by the way,
yeah.
Even at proto level, a CR would only get like 12 extra rounds, and that would be for an assault CR.
Don't Flaylocks get like an extra?
No, nothing at all.
Extended mag?
Nope. Flaylocks are not considered a plus factor in the melee Mimitar assault bonus.
Really?
And this is where I decided to make a run for it. You can do it, and you didn't do it.
Yeah, even if you had like made it to the other side of that box, you would have like twisted your ankle. And,
I would have
like,
twisted
your
my
head
ankle
exploded.
something fierce.
You would have twisted your ankle so bad your head exploded.
It's like one of those that movie Scanners.
You only know that because of Sword Art Abridged.
This is true.
Good series, by the way.
So I've swapped out to my Galwaji scanning suit, and I'm a little pissed at how little damage I did to this guy. As you can see, I probably did about like 90 armor damage to him. And he nearly killed me. He went through my entire shields, and he went through almost my entire armor.
Yeah. I mean... Ooh.
And that commando.
Nice.
Yes, but if you know that if he had gotten one more second, he probably would have killed me.
Mm-hmm. So you said something about lag earlier.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry about that.
I have noted some lag, but it's for us that would have been for you that's like nothing. It's like,
that's
there's
nothing.
No lag.
No.
Like some of you,
I can deal with
it.
I can deal with the shit that's happening right now. Like for instance, how it takes like a few seconds, like an extra second or two for the enemies that are scanned to actually pop up. Yeah, I can get used to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's just kind of
there's like some sort of weird scanner lag I've noticed.
And then notice that was like half a second, and that rail rifle just killed me.
Yeah. What was that?
It was a rail rifle. Zero Frost Calculator rail rifle. Prototype.
Oh, really?
Yeah, prototype. And this is me getting confused as to what suit I should actually bring out.
How many plates did you have on your Logi?
I forget, but it had like 450 armor. So at least 2. I think there's 3 complex reactive plates. And maybe 4. Someone's trying to take out our uplinks. So I ended up going with the Mimitar Commando because of all the Madrugers, the armor tanks.
Yeah.
So the swarm launcher bonus, which really shouldn't be a Mimitar thing.
Did they give it?
Yeah, supposedly they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like it keeps.
Oh. And this is me trying to warn Savage to get the fuck off, and then that guy shows up, and Savage died. So he didn't get killed by the RE. He got killed by the stupid Gal Logi with an assault rifle, or the stupid Gal assault. I think it's a Gal assault with the Duval assault rifle.
Oh.
Meh. And they're hacking Alpha, not Echo. They already have Echo. So this is where we kind of like, we're giving them a fair fight, you know what I mean? Even though that they've spanned with tanks, they had 4 tanks in the field at this point. Even though they spanned tanks, we still are giving them a decent amount of fighting. And this is where
77 to 79.
Yeah, this
pretty
is
much even. Low on shields on both. Yeah, this is pretty even.
Yeah, and just wait for it. It's going to come soon. So there goes all 780 points of health in about a half a second. And it's an Ishikun assault rifle, which is supposed to have a higher DPS than the regular rail rifle, but at the same time, I've never been that accurate with a rail rifle at that distance. So I've gone back to my melee fitting.
Yeah, you've never been able to get the rail rifle line working fairly well.
No, it never shoots where it's supposed to. Neither does the blaster or the blasters for small or large turrets.
I don't know.
Well, I had that video posted, which you haven't watched yet, which will show you how inaccurate I am with those things.
Okay.
All right, so there's the lag. You were asking about the lag. There's the fucking lag, and I decided to chase off a tank because I hate the tanks.
He just randomly decided to turn off that bridge, didn't he?
No, he didn't. He's going after our allied tank.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a rail turn on that thing, so he's actually tank hunting right now. Because believe it or not, Maniac Manus is pretty damn awesome with those missile turrets. But of course, I figured I chased him off enough that I didn't need to stick around for too long. And I thought because we're not really taking Echo and we can't get off the roof of Echo, I thought let me go to Alpha, and then I start seeing other people show up, and I cower. I'm not proud of this moment. But there's 3 on the bridge there. There's 2 to my left behind the rocks. I'm not having a good day.
No. Wow.
So you wanted the lag, right?
It's like if anyone from CCP is watching, it seems like whenever there's a massive spike in lag, it seems like there's something to do with whenever there's an interaction between dust and tranquility. I mean,
Why? That was a Warbard strike.
Yeah.
Not an OB.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was a war barge. Oh. That was someone just getting 5,000 war points.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I guess I should stop backseat programming then. Oh, dude. What?
Well, he's low on armor anyway, but it's like this is where the lag really starts getting into it.
I'm just really surprised that like you were able to identify those two as enemies and kill them. That can't wait.
And this is where the lag really started finding me. That Minotaur Assault guy, I legitimately was aiming at him, and my controls would push the aiming off.
Yeah, so
I'm really suffering from lag here. This is where it really is beginning. And as you can see,
your shots are starting to go nowhere where you want them to go.
Yeah, they're starting to go nowhere. And not only that, but it's like I'm starting to run into walls. It's like look, what am I gonna do with that? What am I supposed to do with that part? I got shot. No, I didn't get shot. I fell and died. I've never taken fall damage underneath that hangar before, but for some reason I fell and died there.
Bios.
And as you can see, there's 2 enemy tanks right there at the corner of Echo.
Wow.
Maniac with his awesome missiles, the swarms that are like curling around places. And I'm dead again.
Mr. Calcioda.
So we're not really listening to the audio right now, but this is where I actually begin to talk about how I'm not able to do anything because of the lag. And one of my team members, I'm not sure who it was, began to bitch and complain at me. So I said, fuck it, and I'm done. I mean, as you can see, we're not taking any objectives. We're easily going to lose on clones here, 31 and 51 clones here. So I said, fuck it. I'm twiddling my thumbs right now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. This is my last-ditch effort. I'm completely wrong.
It's like every once in a while, there's like a brief moment of clarity in the lag.
Yeah. It usually happens when I'm not looking at anywhere the enemy is at.
Yeah.
Fly like an eagle. Oh, and you can see the kill feed is easily got more. My team is dying more than their team is dying.
Well, you guys were pretty
I was trying
at
to
80 at one point. And
I know.
Now you're like only only a difference of
30,
26,
30. It quickly falls. But I was trying to brake right there. I was legitimately trying to slow my speed. And then there's that. I don't even know what the hell that was.
Warbarge strike.
Someone decided to warbarge a single Viper.
Sounds legit.
And this is where I actually got people. I had my team complaining about me. There was one guy on my team. I'm not sure who it was, but he was complaining that I was complaining or something like that. So I said I'd had enough. We have 15 clones remaining. They have 46. Even if we had managed to not die at all, we would have had to take at least 2 objectives before we could actually win this. So I legitimately was sitting here, and on the voice you would hear it, but it's just like I'm taking my headset off. I'm sitting here in the MCC waiting for the match to end. And then I was like, oh, you know what?
Not your finest hour.
No, not my finest hour.
I mean, it's like we.
This is the first time I've actually done this, though. No, okay, I bring up the map in a second here, but it's just like, legitimately, I'm not able to help my team. Like, I couldn't do anything. My shots were going wild. I couldn't aim. I was taking extraordinary amounts of damage for, like, low time. Maybe it was kind of like the time was freezing on me, and I didn't actually register that it was, like, 3 or 4 seconds. But I just seemed to die in half a second before I could even register that I was getting shot.
Yeah, there were a couple times where it was like...
Yeah, and as you can see here, look, here's my tanker, Maniac Madness, and he's between 2 rail tanks. I'm sorry, one's a missile.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, and we're not taking the city. Like, we had the city for a little while, and there's like 3 clones remaining. I mean, we're done. You know what I mean? It's just not happening, and just you really can't fight against against a corp like this, because not the spamming the tanks thing. I could handle the spamming of the tanks, but it's like when you have, and you can't hear it now, but we had like 4 or 5 different AVers. Guys that pulled out commandos and whatever, when they start complaining that the swarms aren't going anywhere, or that it takes like 30 seconds to lock onto a tank, you know, it's not going to happen. It's just not one thing that you can do about that.
Were you the squad leader, or?
I was squad leader, yes.
Okay. So you could have been like dropping OBs. I didn't see you pull out the war barge at all.
No, we didn't get enough points. I think we got enough for a flux. We might have got enough for a major, but at that point, it wouldn't have helped.
More bullets downrange. It's my suggestion.
True,
but you know, it's like, you know, it happens. I mean,
yeah. And as you can see by the point system here, we were really close for points, but their entire team went almost positive, whereas my team went negative.
So who's?
You can keep talking.
So whose district were you fighting over?
That was ours. We lost it.
Flying Expresses?
Flying Expresses.
Okay.
We lost it. Pretty sure it's Flying Express.
I was just watching one of the thumbnails. Yeah.